Our CES 2018 coverage is proudly powered by Amazon. Help support our content by going to PLUGHITZlive.com/Amazon.
Alante here again, CES 2018. I'm from PLUGHITZ Live, a part of the Tech Podcast Network. I'm here with Michael at the Insta360 booth, and he's about to tell me about some of their award-winning cameras. I mean, these things will blow your mind away, or they might blow your eyes away. So let's talk about it. I mean, you've got a piece of equipment in your hand. What's the deal?
Well, first of all, we're very excited about how much hype has been put into our products, and for all good purposes. The company, we're different than any other 360 camera company out there, primarily because we're software first. And being a software company, we're able to have much more fun on the back end with our programming and the way you actually interact with the product and the firmware updates that we can put out on a regular basis. And we then built the hardware in order to be able to take on some of the software features. And so within 360, the challenge has been thus far to create a product that's friendly, easy to use, powerful, and price efficient all at the same time. No one wants to sit there and stitch images all day long. They want it to be done for them on the spot so that all they have to do is share to social media or to their favorite family and friends and loved ones back home, right?
That's very true. I mean, we've all played with that software, and it's been kind of a novelty, because it kind of works, or it gets things sort of okay, but you guys being, your foundation being software, what you want the product to be, not as opposed to hardware developers. So that definitely gives you guys a leg up. How long did it take you guys to develop this technology?
So we've actually been a company for about 3.5 years, and we've had a product in market for about 2.5. And in that time, we've been able to develop, redevelop, design, listen to feedback, and now in 2018 is really the turning point for 360, and we're leading the way. And we listen to all of our users, and we listen to the feedback, and we give them what they want. And the company is 60% R&D engineers, so we're always able to quickly turn something around, and we pride ourselves on that. And so what I have here in my hand is the Insta360 One. This is the world's most powerful action sports 360 camera, and what it can do is it's compatible with a variety of accessories like this selfie stick that pops out.
Oh, wow.
And within the software, you're actually able to do some cool things. So this selfie stick, when you use the camera, magic erases. And it does it live without any other post-processing or editing. So
stop it.
It's like you're having a drone follow you everywhere you go without the restrictions of being able to not fly or worried about losing your drone. And it's quite an amazing piece of technology, because we're seeing people across all sports using it, from skaters to mountain bikers to runners, joggers, you name it. They're all looking at it to enhance their overall content. And on top of that, you're able to change your perspective. So you can go into normal perspective. You can go into a little planet mode that we have that gives you a spherical image, and it literally,
I love those.
Literally puts you on top of the world,
yes,
right?
Yes.
And it's got a 24 megapixel stills camera, and it's got a 4K video output. So it's truly powerful. And what you can do with this is actually live stream directly to your social media platforms, Facebook and YouTube. And you can edit within our app, and then you can share those edits directly onto any social media platform or save it to your album. So it really is a truly easy to use camera. And for those who don't want to use it with the selfie stick, it has other accessories. It has a Bluetooth control that you can use, or you can simply pop it into your phone and use it on the phone.
You guys thought of everything. I mean, this is incredible.
So this is really a revolutionary product, and this has been out for about 6 months now, but this isn't even our newest, most exciting product. So
what's the newest and exciting? You got to show us. We've got people waiting.
Let me pull something out of my pocket here for you.
Uh-oh, he's got the magic bag here. What's going on?
What I have here is the Insta360 Nano S. This is the one that's been winning every 360 camera award at CES so far.
Now, I have to ask. I mean, this thing is, it's so small. What about it is so extraordinary?
Well, so essentially anybody can make a camera these days on the hardware side, right? So again, we've redefined what software means for 360 again with this unit. So what it does is it plugs into your phone, And the social interactivity of it is really what makes it a magic product. So what you can do is go into a mode called multi-view. And multi-view essentially brings an entire camera crew into your pocket. So you don't...
How so? I mean...
Well, you're able to use a split screen or even a bubble inside of a larger screen or many other options to get multiple camera angle views all at the same time using the same piece of footage. And you're able to share that into social media in multi-view, or you can live stream in multi-view directly to Facebook and YouTube.
Wow, you guys are really like changing the game with this. Huh?
We want people to be able to experience full immersion without having to lug around all this gear with them. And so this tiny little camera is like 3 or 4 cameras worth of gear all in one. And it costs $239 at retail, super accessible.
There was another feature that we talked about before where the person you're talking to can kind of take control of the view, yeah?
So that's our 360 live calling feature. It basically takes Apple FaceTime, and it pumps a bunch of steroids into it and makes it fully immersed. So we've taken that, and it's browser-based. So you send a link through the app to whoever you want to talk to, and they click the link, their browser opens up either on their phone or their tablet or whatever device they're using, and it allows them to be right there with you in full 360. Now, if you're, let's say, a skateboarder and you don't have the time to be able to, take your phone and swipe through the screen, you can click one button and the person on the other end, without having this camera, can control your camera remotely anywhere in the world where you have Wi-Fi or LTE.
Man, this is, that's incredible. What made you guys think about this? Like, these are so many features that are unprecedented. I mean, I'm flabbergasted.
Well, we have some brilliant minds that are working very hard to produce top quality product, but ultimately it comes down to accessibility. We want people to have a very fun and easy experience using our products, and some of the features that we built in might have been user feedback. It might have been people on the forum saying, hey, Insta360, can you make this? And again, we listen and we say, yes, we will make this kind of stuff. So, and those are our consumer products, but we don't just make those.
Oh yeah, you've got something a little special for the bigwigs, yeah?
Exactly. So this camera behind us right now, right here, is actually our first camera in the pro world. And some people call it the Star Wars training orb. Some people call it the Death Star. I like to call it the evil drone from Oblivion.
It is pretty wicked looking. I love it.
And it's an incredible piece of technology because some people laugh when I tell them the resolution because they're like, well, we only have 4K TVs right now. How am I supposed to view it? But it shoots in 12K for stills and 8K video, and you can live stream the same quality video without needing any other accessories to be able to live stream. It's all self-contained in an RTMP feed, so all you need to do to live stream your favorite music festival, concert, sporting event is this unit.
That's incredible. How can someone get their hands on something like that?
So all of our product is available on Insta360.com. It's also available in a number of retailers like Amazon, B&H, Best Buy. You can just search for it online and you'll see it, yeah.
Maybe even the reviving Circuit City.
I hope so, and a few others that we have in the works that I can't really talk about yet, but I think everyone's familiar with the global names. So
absolutely. Yeah.
So
awesome. So the last thing I want to talk about is you guys won a bunch of awards, not just last year, but this year as well, for just the amazing amount of work that you guys have put in, and catering to your audience and catering to your customers. What are some of the awards you guys won?
Well, we won Video Maker's Best 360 Camera of CES Award, and I guess we were in competition with 6 or 7 other cameras, and which is really exciting for us to be chosen as the one, and it was for the Nano S that I showed you. The other thing I just want to go back and let viewers or listeners know that this camera right here costs $3,500 US, and other cameras that when they first came out at the same time, like the Nokia Ozo, which no longer exists, used to cost around $40,000, and this one has twice the power and it can do cooler things. And so our vision is to not make a lot of money off of our users. It's to actually give value back and get it in the hands of everyone so they can experience how great it is. And going beyond that innovation, I think the reason why people look at us for these type of awards is how we think about future technology. And we're displaying two really cool pieces of future technology today that are not in market. The first is the Titan series, and this will be available later next year. It takes the 6-lens solution from this, but puts 8 lenses in it. It increases the size to a micro four thirds lens, puts a long-range wireless transmission device in it, and upgrades the video camera to 10K. And it's going to be the truly super professional camera for the highest level individual out there, and will still be approximately $10,000 to $12,000 US with all of these upgrades to it.
I mean, that's just a fraction of the cost of not as powerful cameras out there. I mean, this thing is a monster, almost literally.
We're very, very excited about it. And the other system that we're displaying today is this interesting looking screen behind us that has over 100 camera lenses on it. A lot of people have been asking, what is it? It's basically what we call it is our light field camera, and it uses 6 degrees of freedom, which is a new technology that senses depth using light. And this type of technology is very new. There's a couple of companies that are experimenting with it, but what it allows you to do is actually use a stationary camera to move around within an environment. So you'll be able to peek around corners, and you'll get a truly fully immersive experience with it. And it doesn't have a target date for release yet, but being an innovative brand, we wanted to show off some of the things we have cooking under the oven there.
That's what this place is for, right? I mean, it's about you don't necessarily have to have a finished product, but if you've got that excellent idea, I mean, why not show it off?
Our CEO is very progressive, and he wants to get people excited about what we have. So there's more coming where that came from.
Honestly, it sounds like you guys have more than hit your mark. I mean, you've got awards out of the wazoo, and you've got products that are blowing everybody's minds away. So, Michael, thank you very much for your time. This has been a great interview, and honestly, I look forward to, working with you guys. Hopefully we talk to you next year, see what else you got. And for all of this continuing CES 2018 coverage, please stay tuned to PLUGHITZlive.com/CES.